shit, let me pop it. Spend too much time in the cell sitting idle. Try black suicidal, and I put that on the Bible. I wasn't having shit, niggas was passing me, looking back at me like I ain't shit. Now I'm the shit, and this that shit, and whenever I spit it be turned up lit, it be turned up lit.
Let me tell you what Hollow tells me. He says he called me. He called me and asked me for a favor to tweet that. And interpreting it as a favor, because when I tweeted that stuff about your company in 2019, the things that you were doing and the things that you did that I went against, right? I did it publicly versus privately. And Hollow agrees. Okay, I owe you a favor. I'm going to tweet that for you. That's crazy. Hollow calls me this morning. He says, I hate being in the middle of this shit. I explained to Hollow. I said, you can't look at it like that. It'd be one thing if I was calling you and I asked you, yo, I'm in lawsuits and all types of stuff. I need you to say, none of this stuff comes from RBE. It's him that called you and said, I want you to do this. I want you to publicly say this for me as a favor. As soon as you hear the word favor, then you realize like what's happening. I need you to do this for me as a favor behind this MEO shit and this trend that's being painted publicly now for people. Pay attention to these words right here. I asked myself, why would you say that wasn't true, Hollow? He said, because Piper Boy's tweet wasn't true because it was battles plural. Piper Boy's tweet was about multiple battles. When I said what I said, it was just a $26,000 to not battle Murder Mook on RBE. So I'm saying it was wrong because I'm talking about a single instance. Piper Boy's tweet alluded to multiple. So that's why he was able to use that and try to give this favor back to this phone call that he got, this person that calls him from URL and asked him for this favor and twist it in the public for a tweet. This is what Hollow the Don just told me. 7:32 a.m. this morning. This is what Hollow the Don just told me.
Smoke royalty. What is smoking with y'all, man? We is here. And we got ARP and Hollow the Don having a back and forth over the motherfucking, not even the internet. I guess it's a phone call you did. Before we get off into it, y'all make sure to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. You did. And, I get a call around 7:32 a.m. this morning. ARP says, from Hollow, the Dinanon, not the other Danon, but the Dinanon. You feel me? And he says that basically he did a favor. He did a favor for a favor, which is wild. I'm gonna be real with you. Shit is wild. But if y'all didn't know, right? I covered it yesterday. Piper Boy put out a tweet. You know what I mean? It says K-Shine got paid $15,000 not to battle on RBE. Hollow the Don got paid $26,000 not to battle on RBE. Cassidy got paid and didn't even battle not to battle on RBE. You know what I mean? What's going on out here? You feel me? And Hollow the Don, he picked it up and he said, this is not correct, basically, you know what I mean, whatever. They didn't pay me not to go and battle on no, you know what I mean? Basically refuting what Piper Boy put out. And then today, you know, the community got on Hollow's head top about shit, you feel me? Nah, this is what you said, this is how you said it, this is when you said it, you feel me? And Hollow, he feeling the backlash from it, right? So he calls ARP this morning. You know what I mean? 7:32 a.m. this morning. You feel me? And it's like, hey, that tweet that I put out, you know what I mean? That retweet that I put out for Piper Boys, y'all. They hit me and told me they hit me and asked me to do them a favor. And I did it. Now, they didn't put no names out there, whatever. You could basically, you know what I mean, it's one of three people that hit Hollow, you feel me? And I don't think it's P, you know what I mean? It's Chico, Beasley, or P. And I don't think it's P. It could either be Chico or Beasley, you know what I mean? And to have them get you to do a favor and retweet something that you mean just to try to clear something up. It shows that you've been gotten. You've been had. They've gotten to you already. You know what I mean? And so this was the reason why you made this phone call to ARP this morning. You made this phone call to ARP this morning because you felt bad in the situation. You know what I mean? Because you said something 2-3 years ago. You stood on that, but now you're not standing tall on that. You feel me? And what you told ARP this morning is that basically URL contacted you and asked you to do that for them for a favor. You know what I mean? And that only further complicates shit. You feel me? I'm gonna be real with you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be all the way real with you. It seemed like ARP, he's getting his ducks in a row, and whatever information he has, he is going to spew it to the public. You can't blame that man for doing that. You know what I mean? But if you battle rappers want to salvage relationships, you know what I mean, then you battle rappers would stop being so damn chatty patty behind the scene, you know what I mean, whenever it comes to different leagues and what they doing and what they're not doing. You feel me? Hollow, just by you confirming that URL hit you up and asked you to do that for them as a favor looks crazy. It looks wild. You confirming that to ARP is crazier. You know they in a back and forth right now. But yet you still tell ARP, hey, these people hit me. These people hit me and let me and asked me to do a favor to make you look bad. That's kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's kind of wild. Another thing is, I gotta quit telling ARP all of the business behind the scene. Like, if URL really hit y'all up, you know what I mean, and ask you to do anything, you know what I mean, and I guess you could tell them. Because I was about to say, if URL hits you up and asks you to do anything with another league, like or paying you not to go in another league, or having you make a statement to clear up stuff about another league, then you kind of giving ARP his ammo and what he needs, not to necessarily go to court, but to fight this war, to fight this battle. You know what I mean? You kind of doing that. You running back and you playing both sides to the middle. That's what that is, Hollow. It is what it is. That's what that is. Not just for Hollow, but all of you battle rappers. All of you battle rappers that go back and tell what URL is doing to ARP, and or go back and tell ARP what the URL is doing, or go back to the URL. You know what I mean? That shit is playing both sides to the middle, and y'all playing a dangerous game. You feel me? Y'all is playing a dangerous game at 7:32 a.m. in the motherfucking morning. You playing a game. He also has a message for Beasley in this motherfucking in this vlog as well. Message for Beasley. Basically asking, did you call Hollow? Let's get into that. Let's get to that. Did you call Hollow? Huh? Plot twist. We find out that ARP has been trying to contact Eric Beasley. You mean? He sent out a kite. He sent out a text message. Eric Beasley, hit me, my brother. Hit me. Let me know what's going on. Hit me. You mean? I know we not seeing eye to eye right now, but maybe we should talk. You mean? In ARP's words, it's going to get worse before it gets better. So maybe we should, you mean, talking, maybe we can hash some things out before it gets worse. You know what I mean? And I understand that. I dig that. That is some man shit. What I did not like though, ARP, like, and maybe it's not for me to like. Oh well, it's my opinion. You know what I mean? Is you saying Pat Stay? Are you saying something about the Pat Stay event to the effect of the real one wasn't there? The real person wasn't, like, the real nigga wasn't there at the Pat Stay event. Rest in peace and all that, but I'm not finna be somewhere to, you know what I mean? A real one would have showed up, especially if you love Pat Stay, if you say you respect Pat Stay as you do, you know what I mean? You're able to push personal issues aside and propaganda aside to go and celebrate the life that is Pat Stay, the energy that is Pat Stay. You're going to celebrate that. Fuck the URL, fuck KOTD, fuck anybody else, bro, that don't align with what you got going on. But at the same time, you should have been there for that moment for Pat Stay, in my opinion. You know what I mean? You saying the real one wasn't there, that makes you not real, bro. Like, in my opinion, that's not real at all. Not showing up because somebody else is there only sounds like you're scared. Only sounds like you're scared. That's what it sounds like. What happens when, you know what I mean? You don't go, like, where other people stop you from going from where you're welcomed at. Either you scared of what they might do, or you scared of what you might do. Not showing up for Pat Stay isn't real to me, in my opinion. Maybe it's selfish because you're harboring feelings, right? And because you harbor those feelings, you say fuck everything or anyone that has any dealings with these people. That was fuck that Pat Stay event. I'm not going if they there. That was that. Fuck KOTD if they got URL. I'm not going if they. That was that. Fuck the fans. You know what I mean? That was that, bro. I'm not saying that you don't care about Pat Stay, or you didn't have love for Pat Stay, or you didn't respect Pat Stay, but what you did reflects that you would rather be selfish than to be. You would rather hold grudges than to go and like, that's kind of wild. You would rather hold a grudge to somebody that don't even have a grudge against you because you have a grudge against somebody that's there. That makes sense? I didn't think so. You didn't go to the Pat Stay event because URLTV was there, because Smack was there. That's kind of wild. I'm going to be real. You didn't go to the Pat Stay Memorial because Smack was at the Pat Stay Memorial event. Like, I would never understand that. If you say you love Pat Stay, if you say you know what I mean, you respect Pat Stay, and you got an invitation, an open invitation to come, like, you ain't got to stand on stage. You could have told Gannick, look, I'm not standing on stage with y'all niggas, but I'm finna show up. I'll pop in for this battle right here. I'll announce this battle right here. But as far as all three of us being on stage, I ain't with. Niggas would have respected that because you still showed up for the God, for the king. Either way, man, I'm about to put this message for Beasley at the end of this. You know what I mean? So y'all can see, or I might put it at the beginning. I don't know. Either way, man, y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You dig. Salute for those that deserve it. You feel me? And as always, man, I let the hell out of y'all, King.
I did the man shit because Mr. Beasley, you know what shocks me? I got to talk to you directly as a man. You know what shocks me? It shocks me how intelligent you are, but how much I really feel like you struggle with your pride and your ego. I feel like you have a big conflict that's pride and ego driven. And you're also King Petty. You are, like, from the trailers and all that type of shit. But that's cool. It'd be entertaining. And I understand that you even y'all tell this to people. You would do anything to stay number one. And you try to follow these art of war principles and these art of seduction books and all that type of stuff. That's all cool. I guess it's how to win in corporate America or in business, because it's all cutthroat out there. So I fucking get it. I think that's one of the reasons why we clash so much, is because I'm one of those people that's just as fucking smart. And I see it. People don't like to be seen, especially when they doing certain shit. I think you should have hit me that time. You can hit me now. I want to show the world I don't have the pride and the ego that I feel that y'all do. That's what everybody wants to say. Be a man, be a man, be a man, be a man. Right? But constant petty, it's more feminine than manly. And we got a lot of fucking feminine shit going on.
My ace is polar, I can't control it. Hella bright motor, still driving slowly. Yeah, Ratatouille done ran into a cobra. Yeah, my nigga smoking really smoke some. Rio, the great Bambino, money like a phone number.